Hi, my name is Patrick. This specific video is to help you prepare for the CAT 22, specifically for the DILR section. If you're starting from June 22, you have enough time. You have around 6 months time to prepare for the exam, which is sufficient to crack the CAT. So I'm just giving you broad guidelines as to how do you need to prepare. So I've already made a video on general preparation, a video on how to prepare for Quant. So it is the third video in the series where the focus is DILR section. So how do you go about it? The broad guidelines is that you try to complete a syllabus in 2 months time. So you have 6 months time to prepare. So ensure that you at least finish the basics, understand each topic in 2 months time. So you're comfortable with it. So in August, you can focus on mock and revision. Okay, revise the topics, focuses on revision, and maybe you're holding a few mocks. And maybe September to November, you practice and also write a mocks. Maybe build up strategy, do little. I'll come to this, second and third section in the later videos. Let's focus on the first area. So you have 2 months time to complete the syllabus. Let's say 61 days. Okay, let's say I'm going to prepare for 50 days. Maybe some days I may not have time for DILR. So let's say I'm going to prepare 50 days. Approximate time you can give is 1 to 2 hours a day, depending on, if you're at home, you have enough time, maybe you can give 2 hours a day. If you feel you don't have enough time, maybe 1 hour a day, based on how it goes. So this gives you a broad breakup of that 50 days. So I've given 2 days for each DI topic. So what you need to do is just solve a few sets of those, each type. So take a few, for example, if you're doing a bar chart on 1 day, take up 2 or 3 sets of bar chart and just solve them. Just to get familiarized with the type of charts and diagram that comes across. Similarly in logic, I've given 2 days, just solve those sums. So some topics like arrangements are given more days, because it is a slightly important topic and it involves a little bit more complexity. Other topics are given less days. You can change the number of days based on your comfort level. Okay, but this is just broad idea in terms of what, in each of these days, maybe what you should focus on is solve a few sums on that particular topic. Don't try to take too tougher sums or CAT level sums. Here, our focus has to be to build the fundamentals. If you're able to build the fundamentals out here, you'll be able to solve things better later on, right? How to prepare? Every day take a few DILR sets to solve. Okay. Focus, as I said, solve easy sets. Don't try to focus on difficult sets and spend a lot of time on one set, in which case you will not be able to solve too many sets. But easy sets. Apart from this, to help in your logic section, practice puzzles. You can do Sudoku, Kakuro, Hirato, all puzzles. There's also Minesweeper online games. There are online games where it helps you to think. But normally sometimes online games are addictive. So as long as you're not addicted to it, you can use online games to help you build logic. But yes, be careful that you don't spend too much time on it. Apart from that, calculation every day. I also mentioned calculation, Quant, same calculation out here. So DILR, calculation becomes an important part to save time. So ensure that you do 10 to 15 minutes of simple mental calculation every day. We normally put a calculation sheet every day in the YouTube channel. You can use that, or whichever calculation sheet that you want to use to practice. Hope this helps to prepare for DILR. We will have a next video for verbal. We already prepared for general for Quant. So this is for DILR. The next will be for verbal section. Thank you.